So
last Friday was fun.
Yeah, it was.
What you thinking about?
I was thinking about how I got this new deodorant. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I have to stay with it for at least like a couple weeks now because it's. I committed. I bought it. I can't just buy a new thing of deodorant when I already have a full fresh one.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know. It just smells kind of funky. And
you didn't smell it when you got it.
I did, but it smells different now. Like it's really it's just like quick. Still like oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Oh, and this is gonna be on my body like almost 24/7, and I don't think I like this smell 24/7. Maybe like a quick whiff every once in a while, but not.
You should get a new one.
But that would be wasting the.
It's like $2.
Listen.
So last Friday was fun.
Oh yeah, it was. Hello everyone.
Hello.
I am Zachariah.
And I am JaqDanical.
And this is, I was thinking about the name of the number podcast, hence the name.
What?
I'm telling you, never mind.
What are you even doing?
I have no idea.
You jumped into the intro. We were still talking and shit. We gotta tell them about my birthday.
So last Friday was fun.
I already said that twice now, and you interrupted me with deodorant bullshit.
Hence the name.
Yay!
There we go.
Easy with the putting stuff down on the desk.
Sorry about that one.
The microphone picks that up.
Sorry.
Especially if you put it right next to it.
Sorry.
That's a good one.
Deodorant or bullshit? Oh, and bullshit.
I like that. So, last Friday was my birthday.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that's kind of why we didn't do an episode last Friday. Sorry about that.
We uploaded a little thingy.
Yeah, so you weren't completely missing us.
I gave everybody a fishy cupcake.
Oh, that was nice of you.
I had a bunch of them.
What did they give you?
Yeah, what did you give me?
Oh, well.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, come on, jeez. I gave him...
We can go check the mail later.
Okay. I gave him a monitor.
You gave me a brand new Asus monitor.
And a Minecraft Lego set.
Why are you, whispering?
I don't know. Because my sister's in the next room. I don't want to wake her up by talking too loud.
Well, you're fine. I shut her door. It's her fault for going to bed at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah. But
You bought me a Lego set.
Yes.
Minecraft Legos.
Minecraft Lego set. That's funny because his mom on Facebook was like, I remember it was just yesterday when Taylor played with train sets in Legos. And he posted it on Facebook. He's like, bitch, please. Not. He didn't
Not the exact words, but she's like, he's all grown up. I'm like, Mom, you didn't see what Zach got me for my birthday.
Really, Mom? Should I not show you the Nerf guns in my closet?
And then your sister got me a cake, and it was supposed to be a Metal Gear Solid reference, and it got completely screwed up.
Oh, it was the dumbest looking.
It looked like a cardboard laptop laying on itself. I was really confused. Let me see. I know I took a picture of it. Let me see if it's good enough. Maybe I'll make it the thumbnail. Well, you can talk to the people while I look.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was rubbing my eyes. I don't do well talking to people alone by myself.
I'm sitting right here.
I need a catalyst. I need you, Taylor. Jack. Whatever. Did you find it?
I found it.
Yeah.
It looks horrible.
It looks dumb.
But the little fishy cupcakes are around it.
It was a really good cake.
It's delicious cake. There's still some out there. I'm going to get some when we're done.
Can I have some?
Yeah, let's finish the cake off.
Yes.
There's a little corner left.
I got that little corner so that it could be a perfect square again. Sorry.
Man, that frosting.
Yeah. It turned my poop green.
Well, was going to try to just subtly bring it up, and I was gonna drain the water a little bit. And you just opened the floodgates.
Okay, here we go. Let's just
I was literally just about to be like, "Yeah, man, that blue frosting." Have you noticed any different colors lately? Like, nope. You're just straight up. I'm shitting green.
And it's like there's like the regular like green poop.
Don't go too far.
This is not that. This is not your standard color of.
I thought I was sick, and I was just like, wait, it's probably that frosting, and I Googled it.
So, yeah, have you ever eat blue frosting?
Watch your shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Those were the gifts.
Yes.
Then we went to, your dad took us to GameStop.
Yes.
And I bought little vinyl figures.
Little pop vinyl figures.
I have a Brotherhood of Steel armor guy and a the Vault Boy.
Yeah, the Vault Boy. And he bought me, which I'm totally going to pay back, the Vegeta Scouter, when he had like still had the Scouter on.
Scattered Vegeta.
Scouter Vegeta.
The Scouter.
Scouter! And then he also bought me a Super Saiyan Goku. Little pop guy.
And I found the Squiddy!
He found a Squiddy from Minecraft.
It's a Minecraft little squid plushie. It's adorable.
Also, I think it's funny that you bought me a video game on your birthday. You bought me...
He was playing Modern Warfare 3 Survival Mode. That's the only reason you should be playing Modern Warfare 3, thank you. And then I'm playing the Exo Survival on Advanced Warfare. I launch it. He's in his room. He sends me on Steam. He goes, "Oh, I see how it is."
I see how it is. I actually didn't mean anything by it. I just wanted
it's like,
to make a joke.
Oh, I see how it is. And I message him back. I'm like, yeah, playing the one you don't own. I see how it is. So I go online and I find the cheap little Steam key, and I'm like, here.
And there you go. I'm like, oh, thanks. Awesome.
And we played it. That was fun. I got the Squiddy. Oh, we mentioned that.
We already had.
Okay, you go over there, Squiddy. Oh, he's adorable.
And
then we don't have to tell about the Walmart trip. We just walked around Walmart.
Yeah, we didn't
because
do anything.
that was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was nice, but we didn't do shit there.
We went to the movies.
We went to see
the movies.
The movies, all of them. Every single one that was playing. There was.
Man, that would be one hell of a day.
Inside Out, Mad Max, Furry Road. It was just Max and it's about this.
I don't like movies enough to do that.
Yeah, no. I mean,
but just getting there, like right when they open, going into the theater, and then you come out like let's say they open at 8. So your movie is like an hour and a half, so it's like 9:30. You come out, and then you look on the sign, and it's like, so it's 9:30 now. You look up, it's like 9:45, Iron Man 7. And you're just like, well, I guess we're watching that next.
I don't have enough money to do, like, popcorn is freaking expensive.
Can we talk about snacks for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about snacks, cause
let's talk about the movie going experience for a second. And then we're going to talk about the Ant-Man movie we actually saw.
Okay, so when I told you that snacks were kind of expensive. Like, they can be like, what, $4 or $5 for...
That's what they used to be.
For a thing of popcorn and a drink?
They have skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Holy
like
shit.
$12, $13.
Tickets are still the same.
Yeah.
You pay like $8.50 and then you pay $6 for the matinee. It's like, okay, that's
yeah,
still the
that's
same.
not bad.
I expect that, but...
Yeah.
A bowl of popcorn used to be $4. It was like $1.50 for a drink. We walk up and there's like combo numbers. It's like, get a large bowl of popcorn and a medium drink for $12. Like, excuse me?
Get 2 large things of popcorn and 2 small drinks for spleen. Just we have an operating table in the back, and just give it out to us.
Just come around the corner, sir.
Yeah.
My God.
How many kidneys do you have? We'll butter the popcorn for you.
And then we get into the theater. And we have to wedge ourselves into the seats.
Yeah, because we're kind of fat.
Just a little bit.
We come 45 minutes early.
I'm getting to that.
Okay, sorry.
Don't worry, I'm getting to that. That's very important and funny.
Yeah.
And then he goes to get a refill for, like, his dad. His dad was the one driving us around.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, Dad, I'll buy your ticket, too.
And my dad was kind of, he was like, I don't really think I want to see this movie. I think it's probably going to be kind of dumb, but...
And then my perspective was, I'm intrigued at how they're going to show this. Like,
yeah.
Like, how's this going to work from the trailers and stuff? And I learned how expensive nachos were. They weren't too bad.
Yeah, they're not...
They were $4.50, so I was like, I might pay $5.
Better than fucking popcorn.
Good Lord.
This is why people start torrenting movies, and it's like a snake beat.
Why do you always jump to that? That's the first thing. It's like, dude, Netflix. People aren't torrenting movies before they watch, like, Netflix and Hulu.
You'd be surprised how many torrents they could probably find of Ant-Man.
How are they going to torrent? No one has any files. No one is going to wait an hour to download some shitty guy's phone recording at the theater.
You'd be surprised.
You know what I mean. You have to wait for the DVDs to come out, and then people will rip them.
Okay, this is why people use alternative viewing methods.
No, this is why people sneak snacks into the movie. You can't, no matter what equipment you buy at home, you cannot replicate the movie-going experience. As long as you have friends.
As long as you have friends.
Going in there by yourself is really boring. I've never done that, and I don't want to.
I've done that once. It was okay, but...
It's more fun with friends. Even if they're just sitting there quietly with you watching on the giant screen. So we get in there. The movie starts at 6:45.
Yes.
We get there at 6.
And so it's kind of like, because I knew how the movie theater was going to be, since it's, it's a Marvel superhero film, so obviously it's going to be packed. So we better get there early. It wasn't that packed, actually. Almost no one was in the movie theater. I mean, there was enough people, but still.
I'd say from looking down, the people that were below us, if you stacked all of us together, okay, ignore the number of seats. There were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there were like 14, 15 rows. If you took all of us and just like stacked them up with us, filling in all the empty spaces, we probably would have filled like 2.5. Yeah, there were not that many people in our little theater.
Like 3 rows, about 3 rows of people. And also that was kind of nice because I don't like theaters with like large groups of people. But like we had people coming in like 10 minutes before the movie started, 2 minutes before the movie started.
Yes,
and they would. Their first thing is. Because we got in first, so we got the good upper level seats. The ones like right in the middle.
Yes, those are the shit.
And we had people still just like looking up, like, were those taken? Like 2 minutes? Like, of course they're taken. It's 2 minutes. Let's just sit down in front, strain your neck. That's what you get.
All you're doing is hurting yourself. Because like a good 1 out of 10. The group were coming up. They were just looking, just kind of like, oh, there's people in here. There were guys that were around the corner. You can read their body language. They turned, looked up, and they were just like, oh, we can't sit up there. Like, no shit.
What? We come in here with like less than 30 seconds to the movie starts.
The movie starts in 2 minutes, and we have to sit down here
like some plebeians.
My favorite was this mom that came in with like her 3 kids, and the kids were like, "Oh, can we sit in the front row?" It's like, why would you want to do that?
No. I remember one time when my mom and dad were divorced and now remarried, whatever. We went to see one of the Flintstone movies. Don't ask me why. It was just something to do.
Okay.
And we were the only ones at the theater. And it was fun, just like going... We sat in literally the front. Not the front seats. We sat on the floor in the front. And just like...
That
this is so cool. And like we lied on the floor watching the movie. And it was fun. Bad movie.
That's
fun experience.
That's funny.
I wonder if we'll pick up the cat.
Yeah, our little tabby cat Toby. He's bitching.
Yeah, he won't stop meow. He wants someone.
Probably. You'll live, Toby.
So now to the actual. Okay, first are the trailers. There were 3 trailers.
3 little trailers for the movie.
Star Wars.
First was Star Wars Episode 7.
Like everyone saw this trailer already. It was.
We did our little. We have our own personal little rating system. It's not very complicated.
No.
It's just thumbs up and thumbs down. Yeah, we start in the middle. And then you go up, and then you go down. Mm-hmm. All the way. We're not too specific about it, but, I can make some stuff up. If you're, like, all the way at the top, it's like, oh, man, I'd like to see that in theaters. You turn it a little bit, it's like, that's cool. Maybe with, like, some more friends or whatever.
Somebody else pays for the ticket.
Somebody else pays for it. Then you get a little lower, and it's just like, I would catch this on Netflix.
Like, in the middle, like, in the Netflix, like...
There are a lot of movies the trailer starts. Not in this movie, but there were a lot of trailers. It's really funny. Jared and I will just boom straight down. Like we're 3 seconds into the trailer.
Like, nope.
Like, nope, not happening.
And okay, when I was a young kid, Star Wars was banned in my household. My dad was a Star Trek fan, so I have no personal connection to Star Wars. So
yeah, the first trailer was Star Wars, and we just kind of we just shook our hands.
Like,
not even with our thumbs up. We were just like, this isn't for us.
Like if someone bought us tickets, like yeah, sure, why not? But
guys, I wanna go see the new Star Wars, but I don't want to go alone. Like okay,
fine.
Toby, shut up.
The second movie was the
new Mission Impossible film.
That looks fun.
Yeah, I'll see that in theaters.
I want to see that in theaters.
I'll see that in theaters if we get around to it.
Tom Cruise may be a crazy person, but he's also crazy talented as an actor.
Yes, he is. Yeah, dude, that was real quiet.
Oh, sorry.
It's noon. She'll live, dude, if she wakes up. Just don't scream. And then the third was a train. Oh my god, Toby. Toby!
Toby, you're on the podcast.
You're on the podcast, Toby. What do you want?
What? Come here.
Just come in here. Come
on. Stop bitching.
Come on. You're Oz now. There. There. You can chill with us for a bit.
Just shut up.
Just shut up, you cute, stupid cat. Okay, the third trailer was just a new transporter film. It's like, that looks neat, but that's definitely like a Netflix thing.
Yeah, that's like...
I'm really bored. But then again, if we were on Netflix, we'd probably be watching something else.
Yeah, we'd find something better than Transport to watch.
Alright, dude. Oh, not me.
No, you're not getting out, Toby.
No, you're not going to the door. You're going to lie down for a bit. We love you, Toby. Anyway, enough cat distractions. Shut up.
Catastrophic distract.
Now for the piece de resistance.
Ant-Man, the movie we actually went to see. We've been talking about that we're going to review since Friday, probably.
To no one.
To no one. I mean, he mentioned it on his Twitter. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble.
Okay, it's Ant-Man time.
Ant-Man time.
Yay, Ant-Man!
So,
spoiler free first. Then we'll say goodbye to you that haven't seen it yet. You really should.
Yes. We're gonna get that out of the way. You should see this movie. It is a good movie.
It's a good movie. We'll explain more of that. We'll do the non-spoiler talking. Recommend it to you guys, and then those who don't want any spoilers, you guys can tune out. And we'll finish the podcast with little bits here of the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so you watched the trailers. So, it is a heist film.
It is a heist superhero film. Okay, let's start with the positives first. One, the character is fun. The main character, Scott... No, not... What is it? Scott Lang, yeah, Scott Lang.
Yeah, his name was Scott.
Is a fun character. He is the everyman so far of the Marvel Universe. I was talking to my sister about this. Iron Man is kind of who you want to be. You know, he's the rich playboy. He has all the money. He has all the girls. He's the one that you kind of want to be. You're envious of.
Agree.
Captain America is who you're inspired to be. He's strong. He's helpful. He's kind. Scott Lang is who you are.
I really like that.
He's the guy who's down on his luck, and he's trying to do the best, but he keeps on getting into situations where he's screwing up, and he is you in the Marvel Universe if you're a Marvel superhero.
Just got out of jail, trying to go straight, and as you guys know, he's going to help a guy by doing what he does best. Stealing.
And because I don't know what I can say without like is this spoilery? Is this not spoilery?
We kind of just have to take the trailers, and just kind of dig deeper with it.
Yeah,
that's really hard to do.
So, the spoiler-free one is probably going to be like just a few minutes long, and then we'll really get into the meat of it.
Man, everything is spoilers.
I know, like...
Okay, let's just ramble on about things we liked that aren't spoilers, things we didn't like that aren't spoilers.
No.
Which is really hard to do. Let's basically dig into the recommendation. Toby's a little explorer.
Yeah, he's
cute. If you're going into this movie thinking, well, it's a Marvel film, so the entire film is completely 100% action-packed every 5 minutes.
Yeah, if you're expecting Winter Soldier or like I don't want to say Iron Man 3. I don't know. Remember Iron Man 3 being action-packed every 5 seconds. But you know if you're expecting the Avengers or Winter Soldier, a Marvel film, then you're probably going to be a little disappointed.
He doesn't get the suit for like maybe a third into the film or something.
Yeah.
And then it's not like he puts it on and then we're fighting crime and going around. There's like all these bad guys and stuff. There are 2 fight scenes in the movie.
2 very well done fight scenes. Very, very fun.
The first one is a spoiler.
Yeah.
The first one is an awesome spoiler. Second one is in the trailer. He fights the guy that's in the yellow jacket suit. We know that.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you tell me that? You're ruining it for me. It's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer.
It's not spoiler.
It's not spoiler.
That fight scene, by the way, not a spoiler in the traditional sense. That fight scene, that's at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
That wraps up the movie.
He fights the main bad guy. That's it.
That's what you expect.
So, fine. Go. Don't complain.
I love that cat.
One of the things that it's not necessarily a complaint, but I wish I'll just say it. It feels like it was trying to be both a superhero. It couldn't decide if it wanted to be a superhero film or if it wanted to be a heist film. And it was trying to be both we have to be a superhero film in order to succeed, but we want to be a heist film. And it kind of had like a bit of an identity crisis instead of just going full hog with one and then having like little pieces of another. Does that make sense?
No. People keep saying that. I don't get it. Like, the entire first 2/3 is the heist, and then the end is the superhero. Where's the superhero part at the beginning?
No, well, that's the thing. That the first 2/3
what's wrong with it jumping at the end?
Because
how could it have stayed a heist movie the entire time, but still have... So what, just take the fight out at the end? They better do the heisting part, and at the end they actually do what they're doing with the heist. See what I did there?
No, what if... Okay, I'm trying to think of a way that they could still be the heist part, but then it could still feel like a superhero film.
And that's probably too long for a podcast.
Yeah, that's probably too long for a podcast right now, because I'd have to think about it.
Maybe we can ramble about it next time.
Alright.
Okay, dude, we hit the 25-minute mark. I'm getting excited about spoilers.
Yeah? So
I recommend this film. If you're going into it thinking it's all action-packed, it's not. It is... The guy gets the suit, he learns to control the ants and stuff. Again, shit from the trailer. That stuff is cool and funny. That's another thing. This film's really funny.
Yeah, it is. It knows how ridiculous the concept of a guy who can shrink and talk to ants is, and it has fun with it. It's like, it kind of like winks and nods like, yeah, don't worry, I got it. I understand.
Yeah, don't worry, it's good.
I know you think this is going to be a stupid film. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we're gonna go see a new movie. There's a new movie out for one of the Marvel heroes. Oh, which one? Guess.
Spider-Man.
My brain said Wonder Woman because I'm trying to make up crap. It's like that's not how that works.
Spider-Man. No.
Spider-Man. No. We don't need no new Spider-Man movies. Did they finally make a Black Widow? Nope.
No.
I give up. Who? Ant-Man. Who?
That's kind of like what happened with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, we got a movie about a talking raccoon before... But Guardians of the Galaxy was also a really fun movie. This is kind of the same levels of fun. You don't see a lot of that in Marvel. It's always kind of snarky and cynical fun.
That's cool.
This is lighthearted and nice.
Okay, guys. I'm JaqDanical.
I'm Droid Zachariah.
And for those of you that aren't interested in spoilers, which, if you haven't seen the film, you really need to tune out.
I mean...
Go to the theater right now.
Unless you're like me and you love spoilers for things you haven't seen.
Go to the movies.
Just go. Get off the toilet.
Bring some extra... don't buy the popcorn, just bring your own.
Yeah, just like this little baggie. Like
get a little bag thing, shove it in your pocket, they never check.
They never check.
Just sit in the theater and just rub it between your hands.
Start a campfire.
And thank you for listening.
Alright, now for those who've seen the movie, or who don't care about spoilers...
You can get out too.
Just go.
Just leave.
We don't love you anymore. Are they gone?
I can't think they're gone. Okay, spoilers.
Alright, spoilers.
There was product placement.
Yeah, there was. Oh, there was a decent amount of product placement. And product placement is weird. Because I understand why some people don't like it. And I kind of don't like it because it kind of ruins the mood. But at the same time, it makes it feel like it's in the real world.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there is a brand that I recognize. There is Baskin Robbins. There is the Lifesavers. There is... I can buy those. It's realistic that would be a thing.
Well, no, the Lifesavers are dumb.
Okay, that should have been...
We'll get to that. We're going in order. Then Pepsi was fine. It was just a sign on the store.
Yeah.
The Lifesavers, it was just like, oh, this just happened to be here.
Well, I think it should have been like mint flavored Lifesavers, not the fruity ones. That would have been better. That would have been more realistic for a businessman to have in his thing. Toby, shut up.
You heard that too?
Yes.
So the movie opens, and there's like a brawl in the prison. And at first you're thinking like, oh, this guy's going to get his ass kicked.
This guy's going to get his ass handed to him.
What's going on? And he punches the big black guy. He gets a really good right hook on him.
And
and then you find out it's like, oh, oh, it's just a ritual.
That
black guy must be in like there for like life or something or whatever. So it's like before anyone leaves, it's like you get to. We're gonna stand around. You're gonna come up. I'm gonna hit you. Then you're gonna come up. You're gonna hit me as hard as you can. Give me one right here.
Because originally I thought what it was gonna be is that he just got into prison. It was gonna be like one of those. Well, if I take on the biggest guy first, they'll see that I'm a badass. You know, I thought it was gonna be like that. Like, oh no, he's leaving. Okay, never mind then.
And he's got his 3 friends. He's got the Mexican, the Russian, and
the black guy.
Oh yeah, the black guy.
Oh, the black guy and the Russian aren't really his friends at first. They were friends of Carlos, the Mexican.
Carlos is the only guy to ever knock out the big black guy.
Which is that's kind of a running joke, is that he just punches everyone once they get like knocked out. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that through the film, but he does it all the time.
And so he takes the main character home, and he's like, I'm done. I'm gonna start. Don't worry, man. I have a degree in like
electrical engineering.
I got this. And then all of a sudden, he just works at Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins always was. Also, can we talk about how optimistic Carlos was? Because, like, his dad got deported, his mom died.
He's like, yeah, my dad got deported. So, is everything going all right with you? My dad got deported. Oh. And my mom died.
My dog got ran over.
And my dog died. I got the van.
He's like, oh, okay, awesome.
Alright, you got the van at least.
That's nice.
So then the main character gets fired from his Baskin Robbins jobs because Baskin Robbins always finds out.
They always find out.
I love when the manager's like, if you want to grab one of those fruit slushies on your way out, I won't notice anything. And you see him walking down the street sipping it.
Yeah.
So, I guess we won't do the whole movie.
Yeah, like, this is just going to be...
Just like a quick little...
This is going to be a recap of the entire film. We're just going to talk about...
Just a quick little synopsis. So basically, Carlos and the guy's like, dude, we got a job, man. He's like, no.
I'm not doing this.
Screw this crap.
Then he goes, sees his daughter.
And the main character and the old guy in the trailer who made the Ant-Man suit.
Hank Pym.
Mr. Pym.
Mr. Pym.
Both of them create this father-daughter relationship in the film. Mm-hmm. And both of them are not executed very well.
No, they're not. I think, as I told you before, I think they should have just focused on one instead of...
The main character went to jail. His wife has left him. And so there's now a stepdad, and there's the little girl. The mother is not a bitch.
No, she's
understanding.
But at the same time, I need someone who will support me and my family, and I don't necessarily love you anymore, but, you know.
So she's cool. And so, then even at the beginning, the stepdad guy, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole. He's a cop, so he's on the exact opposite end of the law that Scott usually finds himself on, so that creates a bit of a tension.
And he's an asshole.
Yeah, kind of.
Then, the lady training the main character in the trailers is Mr. Pym's daughter. Their relationship, they're upset because her mom died and he won't tell her why, and that's fine. But they did it too quickly in the film.
They threw it in there and then they resolved it within like 15 minutes. It was like, oh, that's it, okay, whatever. I conveniently have the story that I need to tell you about how your mom died, and now everything is better. Bye. Because
the job that the guy has is there's an old guy that's gone and there's a safe. And he finds the suit in the safe. Because Mr. Pym let that news get out so that the guy would steal it. Because he's been watching him. He wants him to use it and stuff. Mm-hmm. So they're in the house while they're training. It's just all of a sudden, it's like that's my daughter. She's not going to be in the suit. You're going to be doing it. We have problems. No, we don't. No, we have problems. And then they go out to the car, and then the main character climbs in. It's just like, he wants me in the suit because he doesn't want you to get hurt. And it's like, oh, okay. Then they go back in. They literally just walk right back in, and then he's just like, Here's how your mother died.
Here's this anvil for you. Here's this emotional gut punch.
We both were using Ant-Man suits, and we were saving the world, and she went subatomic to fit through a crack, and you don't come back. You just keep shrinking forever and shit.
Forever and ever and ever.
And she cries, and they hug, and it's just like, that was way too fast.
I like Paul Rudd, the actor. I like his reaction to the whole thing, like, wow, this is good. This whole bonding thing. And he kind of like, he makes it awkward.
Am I ruining this moment? Yes, Scott. Yes, you are.
I am going to make us some tea.
That was really funny. So there's the big bad guy. He's making the Yellow Jacket suit. He's gonna shrink stuff, and there's gonna be small soldiers, and there's gonna be millions of them, and
they're gonna kick ass and take names, and
we'll have the best army ever. And Mr. Pym made the original formula for shrinking and stuff, and the guy he owned the original company, Pym. And the guy making the new company, he's the main bad guy, by the way.
Spoiler alerts, the bald guy is evil.
He was, like, underneath Mr. Pym. I keep wanting to say Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pibb? He was underneath Mr. Pibb. He was a doctor named Pepper.
He left. He took over the company and voted Pym out. So Pym knows that technology is dangerous, especially if you have an army of like hundreds of people using it and shit. So that's the whole heist part. He wants him to break in and steal the suit.
Can we get that in the next Call of Duty game? Tiny soldiers.
That would be bitchin'. I want to play an Ant-Man game.
That would be fun.
If they do it right.
If they do it right.
I've played like the Iron Man and the Iron Man 2 game. They're okay. You fly around and you blast things. I was like, that's kind of fun.
It's okay, but...
So, yeah, Mr. Pym's daughter-father relationship ends like that.
Yeah. And like, oh, now everything...
The main character's one is like the entire film.
Yeah. And so, they plan the heist.
They start learning how to control ants, different kinds. Some can fly. Some can make, excuse me, electricity that they're going to use to short some servers and stuff.
I wonder if are there actual ants that like do
that make little bits of electricity?
Yeah. Like, can they actually do that?
We can Google it sometime.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
It's kind of neat, unless they shock you.
Yeah, that would hurt. Then there's the bullet ants that have like some of the worst pain imaginable known to man.
And then Scott gets a flying one. He names it Anthony.
And then...
It's cute. What? Oh, what is wrong with me? Jeez. I like Anthony. He's cute.
Yeah. I never thought I'd think that an ant was cute.
Yeah, ants are pretty cute.
When they're CGI and like...
You don't want them in your kitchen.
No.
But they are cute.
And then, so, they train them... They begin to...
You're horrible at explanations.
I am horrible at explanations. They
need all this equipment and stuff. Okay, first super awesome spoiler fight scene.
Yes.
They're going to they're trying to go to an abandoned Stark website. Speaking of which, they connect other movies and shit. Because Scott's just like, oh, he's gonna make these Yellow Jackets and sell them, and they're going to be all over. It's like, why don't we just call the Avengers?
Why don't we call the Avengers? And then apparently what Hank Pym says is a reference to Avengers 2, the dropping cities from the sky thing.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah, because
they're too busy dropping cities from the sky.
Because we haven't seen Avengers 2. I know
we need to. We can watch that on Netflix before we watch Transporter.
Yeah.
There we go. Problem solved.
Hopefully by then we can get a big-ass screen TV and...
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, what?
So they're going to an old abandoned Tony Stark building. But then they look, and they're like, oh shit. It has the Avengers logo on top of it.
It's not abandoned. So, I always want to call him by his actor's name. I am horrible at this.
It's okay. He lands, he sets off an alarm, and
then Falcon shows up. Falcon, right?
God damn it, something you knew.
I think it's Falcon.
You're the comic dork.
I don't want to call him Black Falcon because that might be racist.
The black guy with the wings.
I think it's Falcon. I think that's his name.
You are supposed to know this.
I'm sorry. I don't... I'm more of an indie comics guy.
Thanks, Zach.
Falcon shows up. At least that's what I'm calling him. Red Falcon. Black Red Falcon.
And it's like, what are you doing? Well, I need the thing and whatever. It's like, alright, Captain, I found a guy. I'm bringing him in. And he's like, I'm sorry. He keeps punching him and shrinking and dodging like, sorry about this. I'm a big fan.
I don't want to do this. Sorry. I apologize.
And he steals the thing that this little device thing they need and gets away. So they go through the heisting, do all the shit and stuff. They get right to the end where he gets like right to it, and the bad guy knew that they were going to use the Ant-Man suit to take
I'm not fucking dumb. I knew you were going to try to steal it from me.
But the bad guy still, at that moment in the movie, loses a shit ton because they had like a quantum weird black hole bomb set that
inversion bomb thing.
Yeah, when the ants they went in and they used those little discs and they grew. The bombs just said C4 on them, so I thought the whole building was just going to explode.
I know. I was like, oh, it's going to explode. Okay, that's.
And then it warps like a black hole and it vanishes.
Can we talk about the keychain? Or because Hank Pym and his daughter are stuck in this room that the villain was in.
How are we going to escape? He pulls out his keys. There's a keychain. There's a little tank on the end of it.
And they've shown you that little tank throughout the entire film.
And he goes, this isn't a keychain. And so he enlarged it and he drives it out of the building. Yeah, this movie does not take itself seriously.
No, and it's fun. It's so fun.
So the bad guy, he lost the building and all the computers and records of the stuff and whatnot. So all he has left as he gets in the helicopter is that one suit. And so the fight scene.
And it's a really well done fight scene.
At the end, they end up at the house where the daughter is.
Because of course,
he knows who Scott is.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. And they fight, and things get enlarged. With these, there's these little discs that Pym gave him that you throw at stuff. It makes some things small, some things big.
Because he needs projectile weapons?
Of course he does. Then he beats the guy. He goes quantum to go into his suit and tear it apart. And then, oh no, he went small like Mr. Pym's wife. What's he gonna do?
Oh, I was hoping that he would find Pym's wife. He would see her for a brief second. I saw her. She was in there. She's alive.
I found her.
I found her. I couldn't bring her with me.
He takes one of the big discs thing and he puts it on the combobulator.
The proton pack.
And then he comes back to normal size.
And movie ends.
And shut up, Toby. No, just leave him alone, dude.
Okay.
We're wasting time.
You're right.
Everything's fine. The daughter's happy. The mom's happy. The stepdad's not an asshole because he saw what Scott did with the suit and stuff. And just drilling back for a second, he goes to jail again quickly because Mr. Pym's daughter called the police when he tried to return the suit that he stole. Because Mr. Pym was on the radio with it, you're really good at using that suit. We'll keep in touch. And he was just straight up, nope. Because he got shrunk with it, and nope, fuck this shit.
Also, there was a little Easter egg. I don't know if you noticed it, but when the bad guy was talking to Hank Pym, he said something about tales to astonish or something like that. That was actually a reference to the very first appearance of Ant-Man.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, don't do that for that one.
So, anyway, I'm saying he's not an asshole, because, long story short, some ants brought in the ant suit when it was small, and they hit the button to make it bigger, and they broke him out. And, no one saw how he got out, and all the police were losing their shit. The staff that's just there was, a security thing at the station or whatever, so, I told them, yeah, I processed you, and I let you go. Just, this is all a misunderstanding.
So,
everything's cool.
Don't mess up. Also, there was near the very end, there was a brief mention of Spider-Man. Like a very, very tiny mention of Spider-Man.
Which is really cool. Some people were talking and blah blah. And just like, what do you need? We got a guy who swings. We got a guy. It's like, gee, I wonder who that could be.
Actually, apparently they're going to have that reference in the movie before they have the rights to make a Spider-Man movie. So
that's funny.
Yeah, I don't know who the guy who swings would have been if they didn't get Spider-Man.
So let's wrap up the trailers. Damn it. Ending credits. First one, before the minor little credits. It's Mr. Pym's daughter is basically going to be a wasp.
Yeah. She's going to take over her mother's role.
And after the real credits, there was a scene that was probably ripped from...
sometime during Civil War.
It's just Captain America and Black Falcon.
I
can't believe you don't know his name. They have the Winter Soldier hooked up to a thing. He's like, secured and whatnot. And they're just like, I know a guy. They're obviously...
We should have called Tony Stark, but if this happened a week ago, we could, but we can't because of reasons.
I know a guy, so they're obviously going to call Ant-Man.
Listen, I'm just ashamed I don't know his name as you are. I am really embarrassed by myself.
You're the comics guy.
I'm the comics guy.
You should know the name of all the Avengers.
There's a lot of Avengers.
I'm very disappointed in you. Boy, this one's running long, but we were talking about an awesome movie.
Well, you were talking about it, and I interjected every once in a while.
Because you're horrible at explanations.
I am the worst.
You're better at explanations when they're really personal.
Uh-huh.
Like something you're doing, not something we did.
Let me talk to you about Frank Miller and why he's...
Alright. So, a quick little synopsis of the film. Even if you stayed tuned, thank you, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
We didn't ruin the film for you. There's all these little bits and stuff in between that
you're
not going to miss.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fun movies that we didn't spoil some of the best parts of the fight scene, so you still have reasons to see it. It's just,
and other stuff, not just the fight scene, the whole movie.
Yeah, the whole movie.
They're coming for the fight scene.
They're coming for the fight scene.
Well, I'm JaqDanical.
I'm JaqDanical.
You've been listening to Hence the Name.
Yes.
The podcast, show, channel.
Yes.
Destination.
Yes.
Well, usually I cut it off after you do something stupid.
I don't got anything stupid to do.
You disappoint me, Zach.
I know, I'm the worst.